Okay, we are done. We're done with our break. Now we are going to be sewing the lower side of this thing. And you're going to be going layer to layer. Okay, so if you have any questions, you can easily ask me. This is a service I also do in my salon. I do wig repairs and wig revamps. Or if you have your old weave at home, you want to make a wig. This is the service I offer in my salon. So this is the back side you're doing. As I was saying, this is a service I do for my salon. I repair wigs, or if you have your old weave at home and you want to make it into a weave, I do that service for you. My number is always in the video description. But as I said earlier, this wig is mine. I made it from leftover hair I had after using it for something. And this wig up actually had a different wig. It was my old wig, and since I wasn't using it anymore, or since I wasn't able to use it because it was quite an old wig, I just removed the hair and I decided to add this almost new hair because it's leftover hair, and at least to put it to use. That's why my wig cap has so many holes. Maybe if you have seen it has some damage. That's from me removing the other hair, but that is not a problem. As I said, behind here you can do whatever you want, but the challenge was doing the top because you want the top to look balanced. So I took my time and I made the top look balanced. So behind here you can do whatever you want, but also mind the balance. You don't want your wig to look you don't want your wig to look lumpy. You want it to look well balanced and nice. So if you have your hair if you have your weaves, you want to make them into a wig, because as you know, we keep our human hair for a long time. We don't like to part with our human hair weaves. So if you've used it for a while or you've collected a bunch of them and you want to at least give them some new life, we offer that service. You can take my number, is always in my description, and I will also share it in the comments once I share this live. But yes, you can just bring your old hair and I will sew it for you in a wig. Or even if you have your old wig and maybe the cap is worn out, we also put old wigs onto new caps. You just bring the old wig and I will just remove it for you, wash the hair and sew it back onto the new cap. And as I was saying earlier, remember when you are sewing, your stitches shouldn't be that tight because the thread doesn't is not elastic, and you need to have room for it to expand whenever you're wearing it. Because I learned the hard way. Share of extremely small caps from extremely small wigs from normal size wig caps because of tight stitching. And also the nicest thread to use is the small one, but at the moment this is the kind of thread I have, so I just have to make do with it. And it has been working. I was able to hide my stitching on top of the wig. On the upper part, I was able to do that. Not quite easily, but decently. But behind here, you just have to make it be balanced and that's it. Your stitching doesn't matter. You just don't want to make it tight. That's the only rule we have when it comes to the back. Don't make your thread tight. But everything else, it doesn't matter. So this is very nice yaki hair. I love this hair because it looks like natural hair blow dried. When you have your natural hair well blow dried, it mostly looks like this, or when you relax textured hair, this is how it looks. So I love this hair because it looks somehow natural, but it's not. It's what we call semi-human hair or high temperature fiber hair. With this hair, You can blow dry, you can flat iron it, you can tongue it and add some curls. You can do most of the things you do to human hair, but the only thing you can't do, you can't you can't dye it. Yes, you can try dyeing it, but it won't work because it's still plastic, or I don't know the material, Kenkelo or whatever, but it's still like artificial material which cannot get dyed. So that's what it is. This one is number 1B, or what they call natural black. It's not the dark black, natural black. When you get it in natural black, this is fashion idol. So when you get it in natural black or number 1B, it's good because it looks natural. It looks like you're wearing human hair, but it's not. Yeah, so we're almost done with this part, and I want to be done with this part, and then I show you how the whole thing looks before we finish the middle part, because it's not that much. We'll finish the middle part pretty quickly, but first I want to show you how it looks so far. So I talked about my location, but my services, but I didn't talk about my location. We're located in Mombasa, Kenya, opposite Naivas Supermarket, what they call Naivas Digo. We are opposite Naivas Digo. You can just check the number and give me a call when you're around. Maybe you come see the shop and then you bring your item after that. They also sell new wigs. It's not only the revamped ones. That's not the only ones which I'm selling. So you can see that the balance is there. Yeah. So this is the front part. The balance is there at the front, and the volume is there at the back. We're just remaining with the middle part just here. So I'm going to be sewing in here, and then we'll be done with our wig. So this is the remaining part. Let's fill this part, and then we'll be done with the wig. So we just do this, we move the other hair out of the way, and we start sewing our last part. Oops, this head doesn't want to stay in place. My dummy is tired. No breaks for you, Missy. Let's finish this one. Same here, my hair, it's quite fun because it's not expensive. It's relatively cheap, so you can do a lot of styles that you are not even and not be bothered because it's not human hair you're wasting. So you can just use it. You can just use it to practice for yourself at home. If it's something you're interested in doing, I wanted this to be in one video, but accidentally I ended the other live. So the start part is in the other live. So if you're interested in learning it and trying it at home, practicing it, you can just go and watch the first live and then come back to and then watch this one because I accidentally I have one tutorial in two videos. The show had to go on. I accidentally stopped the last one, so I had to start this one and continue with the thing. But we are almost done. Just doing this interpret, and then once it's done, I show you how it looks. Remember, at the center, you don't have to overthink the thing. You don't have to overthink it. The only thing that has to be on your mind is balance. Your hair has to be well balanced. You don't want it to have lumps. You don't have it to be uneven at the middle or on the sides. Just make it look balanced and it will be fine. Your stitches don't matter. The only thing about the stitches which matters is don't make them tight. That's the only lesson I want you to get out with from doing the back part. Or I think I should label the other video how to make whatever. The other videos specifically shows how to do the front part, and this one is about the back. Okay, now this line is done. Remember, whenever you are done, just go back and check if your wig is still balanced. Just go ahead and check if it's still balanced. If it still looks good, mine, yes, still looks good. Even the center part, we have started to lose this part. You can't see it anymore. Or you can see it as pronounced as it was before. So let's do the next line. If you're starting out, you're a beginner, it's better you use the small thread, the tiny thread, not one which is too tiny, but just normal size tiny. That will be good. This big one has many challenges. So we add this part here. Okay. Don't know if you can see it. Yeah, there it is. So we're adding this part here. Yeah. To secure it, and now we are starting to. What the heck? So what I'm saying, this big thread can make your hair tangle. So that's why I'm suggesting you just use the small one. For me, I'm using this big one for today because that's what I have. For now, I don't know where I put the other one. So I'm going to be using this one, but I guess I'm gonna have to cut it. I'm gonna have to make it shorter. Starting to be dramatic. It's too long. I wanted to pick the package for you. This is the package. This is the hair we chose. So I'm done with making the wig, and the two challenges which not even with two challenges. I want to try it because of two reasons. First of all, I have sister locks, so we want to see if the wig can fit on my head with sister locks and how it will look and how it looks because it's done. I think it's going to look good, and so I want to see to try it on and see if it actually looks good. So, oh, first I have to deal with my first I have to deal with my hair. Let me see what I can do. Um, I wake up at this particular time. I don't want to think about using a wake up. So no wake up for me. I'm just trying to make it to try and make my hair flat without a wake up so that I can tie my wig. Can tie this wig that we just made. Imagine we just made a wig from the start. We just made a wig from the start, and now it's only been an hour since we started making the wig. Not an hour, yeah, an hour plus the other video. Yeah, it's only been an hour since we started making the wig, and we are done. It's time to try it on and see how it looks. So I'm trying to make my my sister looks as flat as I can so that I can try this hair. It looks pretty good. So I have to make this hair lay flat, and I don't. The reason why I don't want to deal with a wake up at this moment, Mombasa is quite hot. I'm sweating like crazy. I'm sweating, so I don't want to deal with a wake up. I'm not even wearing foundation. I'm not wearing foundation because I can't deal with foundation. I can't deal with the heat that we are having here. So I'm just trying to lay my hair as flat as possible so that I can try the wig on and we see how it has become. Where's my I had a hairband. Let me get a hairband. So here is a hairband. I'm trying to hold this hair at the back and so that we can try this wig on and see how it looks. So yeah, this is as flat as my hair can be. So let's try our wig and see how it looks. I'm very excited. So this is the hair. We just made this. We just made this. And we are going to try it on. So this is the hair. I'm going to start with the headband. Oops, I think my head is too big. I think my head is too big. And it's not. So so this is our headband wig. This is what we just made. Yeah, we just made this wig. Right now, right here, we just made this wig. dear Lord, it's very hot. So yeah, this is what we just made. And she was saying you can see this hair is usually very what I call hair airy. I don't know what other people call it, but it's very puffy. It has some lion man vibe. So if you put too much, you're gonna end up looking crazy. So just a little bit of hair and just fine. As I say, this hair is what I used, and I used half of it. I had used it long time ago, and so I was left with about half of it, or even less than half. And this is the volume it was able to give me. So imagine if I put too much hair. Yeah, so you don't need too much hair. When you're making such a wig, you don't need too much hair. The hair I just used it was enough. It was enough. This is the hair I used. If you want to go try it for yourself. As I said, it's not human hair. It looks like human hair, but it's not human hair. This is high high heat fiber hair. This one I can blow dry it. I can blow dry it. I can flatten it. I can put curls on it, and it won't get damaged. But I can't put hair dye on it. Won't work on this hair, but it's really nice. It's really beautiful hair. And the wig came out so looking so nice. We just made this hair today. We just made this hair today. It looks so good. Looks so nice. Yeah. So oh yeah, this is the back. This is how it looks in the back. Okay. There is volume. The volume is there. There's so much volume. There's so much volume. The hair looks good. And remember I have my locks inside, so maybe that yeah. It's hiding my locks pretty well and I love the hair. So yeah, thank you for joining me and to make this wig here. Thank you for joining me in making this hair here. It's pretty nice. This I had a first live in which I made the front part of the wig, but I accidentally stopped it. I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did, but this 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 video shows mostly the me doing the back part. But if you want to see how I made the front part, you just have to go and watch the first video. This 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 video here is just me making the back part, but the other video which I accidentally stopped it, I'm insisting guys